Hey folks, welcome back to Trusty Bar Gaming for another episode of Star Citizen. Thought I'd do a video on how I set my Prospector up for mining. We just came out of a new update, and when it does that, it did save all my ships, but it does revert them back to when you purchase them, all the settings you had on them. So I have to change the bag outs for the Argo bags, and change the mining heads out, and pick up some gadgets, and I thought I'd kind of show what I do to set that up. So the first thing you're going to do is unlock your ship ports with your right Alt K, and then make sure you turn the ship off so that the shields are not on. You can do this with the hand tractor beam, but I find it a little bit easier with the max tractor beam. Also, they've got it now to where we can pull the Argo bags up by themselves, and we don't have to bring them up on boxes and prop them up and worry about losing them through the elevator. Now, they did fix some of this to where we used to be able to pull these discs out and put the Argo bag all the way up and get a lot more ore in there. So they have nerfed it a little bit and stopped that to where we're not allowed to do it that way anymore. But we can attach the Argo bags as far as I know. Now you can find them on salvage ships. It does take a little time to do that, or you can just go down and buy them. They are kind of pricey, but for the amount of ore that you can collect that it adds per trip, it eventually pays for itself and then some. So we're going to bring the Argo bags out. These can be a little finicky sometimes. You just gotta mess with it a little bit. And then you can save these or sell them, just whatever you want to do with them. Now to change the mining head out, we're going to have to go over to Ambitious Dream because they have a refinery, and that's where they have the gadgets and the mining heads. Not the cargo centers don't carry them. You have to go to a place that has the refinery because they carry the stuff that you need: mining heads, the modules, and the gadgets. And we can see that it had them in there. We're going to leave our max lift here. We won't need it anymore. If I die, I don't want to lose it. not supposed to lose it. They're kind of pricey. Now, it used to be with the glitch that when you remove the disc and put the bags at the top, you had to shoot the ship and then repair it. I think they have removed that, so we'll see if that's how it works. There had to be some damage and then you repair it. When it repaired it, it saved the changes. But I think when they nerfed it, they removed that. So let's see. So we're going to go ahead and lock our ports. So that way the bags don't come off again. And if we turn our mining laser on, yeah, it shows 48 SEU max capacity now. When we could remove the disc and stuff, it put us up, I think it was around 80 something. So we don't have to shoot the ship and repair it anymore. So now we're just going to head over here to Ambitious Dream. One thing nice about being based out of Orison is everything is close by. If it blows up, it's destroyed. Sometimes we have to clean it. We'll right back to the inside and do it again. I think that's something I lost for the fields against grenades. That's pretty much just like a deal. And we keep ships in the there's people in chat. Oh, they're lost everything. We're just staying close to mode, because I'm faster mode. And once I get close, I will switch out. Go ahead and quest right here. That's always pressing against my base as well. I was like, storm ship itself, so I didn't want to have to go there and switch that. I don't know if it's or not. It's not about 4 good to go now. So you're going to come down here, and here's where all the gadgets are. They don't always have them at the terminal, but you can come over here and see them. So like these wave shifts are $17,000. Now, most of them are reusable, but sometimes they do get destroyed. So keep that in mind. And then each one, you can pull up what what it does and what's the purpose of it. So I carry these Sabir or Saber, whatever you want to call them. These are for busting up hard rocks. So rocks that are hard to break up. And then I generally will go ahead and carry an Optimax and a Bormax. You spend some money on them right up front, but in the end, it allows you to break up rocks that you normally cannot. And then you're going to come over here. And here are the different modules and mining heads. And then when you pull it up, it gives you the information on it. So this helps reduce inert material, which is great. And then it gives you the description here. Reduce the amount of inert material collected from the deposit. But it does reduce the power of the laser. This is a nice one to have. And you really just kind of got to test them out to see what works for you. As you can see, there's a bunch of different things you can pick. So they all have a plus size, a plus side and a negative side. So this also filters out inert material. And then you also want to look at the mining heads. And they have several different ones here. You also want to pay attention to the size for your ship. Also pay attention to how many modules it has. It should show you up here as well, 2 slots for modules, which is what we want. I think the Prospector comes with the Arbor. That has 1 slot, that has 1 slot, that has 1 slot, that has no slots, that has 1, that has 3, but I bet that doesn't fit our ship. Yeah, it's a size 2. So I think we're going to go with the Helix here. It has 2 module slots at the size 1. And then if you don't like the way it works, you can always buy different ones and try different ones and see what works best for your ship. Then while the ship's still in storage, you're going to go to your vehicles, landing. You're going to go down here to the ship that's in storage, Prospector. The rest of them will be locked if they're not at that station. I'm going to go to utility. Yeah, see, it comes with the Arbor, and we're going to switch it to the Helix. And then we're going to do the slots. We're going to do the FLTR, and for slot 2, we're going to do the run. And then make sure you save changes. It also reverted back all the stuff I had bought for the generators and all that, and so we'll have to replace all that stuff as well. I had the shield generators all changed out to better shields. So while the ship's still down, I'll just confirm the size of everything. Go to system. So our coolers are, coolers are size 2. Power plant is size 2. Quantum drives are size 1. The shield generators are size 1, and there's 3 of those. Alright, so the cooler and power plant are size 2s, and everything else is a size 1.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle has please visit us again.
I can already guarantee you I'll have to look that up again. Platinum Bay is right here in front when you get out. And just like I said, I'm gonna look at it again just to make sure, because some of this stuff adds up. So the shield generator should be size 1s, and I do have some of those already, so I'll go ahead and put those in. So I need one more shield generator, size 1. I need a size 1 quantum drive, a size 2 power plant, and a size 2 cooler.
Hey, welcome to... Never mind.
So we're going to go to Systems. I'm going to start with Shield. I'm going to grab another one of these Palisades at 34,200. Quantum drive, let's see what they got. 2D.
Can't get enough, huh?
So they don't have a 2A quantum drive. What about power plants?
Can't get enough, huh?
Nope. And then the coolers. Now they do have these ultra flows or size 1 grade A industrial.
Hey, welcome to... Never mind.
And if you come up here, you can see the modules that you've added in the new laser head. So to get to Cousin Crow's over here, just come along this wall with the giant TV screen. Come around that ladder.
Just a heads up that we are still looking for volunteers to help with this year's charity well. If you'd like to participate, sign
back again, I see. Welcome.
So I already have a size 2
Hi.
power plant here. That's a grade 1 industrial that I'd bought earlier. So I'm going to equip it. And then we have that's a civilian
Hi. Thanks for
quantum
coming in.
drive. So I'm going to see if they've got a different quantum drive. And we've already got the shield generator. So let's see if we've got a quantum drive that we can use. It may not.
Welcome. Feel free to look around.
Nice to see you again.
That's a civilian. You don't want civilian, so they don't have the quantum drive I want. So I have to look online and see. They also sell weapons here, so you could see if you can upgrade your weapons. Go to vehicle weapons. Go to guns. Here are the Minsky cannons. They're size 1s. These tend to be
Whoever is you.
ones
Hi.
that people
Good to have you
recommend
back.
pretty regularly. It's a Minsky. So I'll go ahead and get 2 of those to put on there.
Welcome back.
And do the same things with the guns. You just come to vehicles, go down to your vehicle you have stored. This time go to vehicle weapons, go down to these little bulldog repeaters that are on there, they're size 1s,
Hey,
and we're going to
let me know
change
if
them
you need
out for the
anything.
Aminskis. Same thing here. Change them out.
Hi.
The yellow
Welcome.
little icon will show you that it's been changed. Make sure to save your changes, or it will not put them in there.
You're lucky I need customers.
Hey,
Hey,
back again, I
let me know
see.
if you need anything.
Welcome.
This is a side 1 grade A again, but it's a civilian. And what we have in there is a size 1 grade 3
I need a break.
industrial. So we'll have to see
Nice
if
to
we
see
can
you again.
find a size
Welcome.
1 grade
Feel free to
A
look around.
industrial quantum drive. Again, a lot of times you can pull that up online to whatever search engine you're using. Alright, as you can see, it put our Minskys on here. We did get them on here. They're the same size as the guns that are on here, but they carry a little bigger wallop. With the smaller guns that are on there, I was having to shoot enemy players sometimes 2 and 3 times with those before it would knock them down, like at a bunker. and with the Minskys, I generally just have to shoot them once. I obviously don't try to get into dogfights with this ship. It's definitely not what it's meant for. But I have been out mining and been attacked by 2 enemy ships where I eventually had to stop, turn around, put some firepower on them, and get them to back off a little bit so I could turn around and jump into hyper and get out of the way. I don't sit there and try to fight in this ship. It's just not, it doesn't have the speed or the ability, but upgrading them shields definitely helps quite a bit. That's the basic setup that I use. Like I say, you can adjust the mining heads for what works best for you. I like the ones that filter out the inert material and also reduce the catastrophic shatter rate so it doesn't hit the ship as much and damage the shields as fast. You still have to be careful with them. And then using those modules, I'll do a video on that as well. I've been learning how to use them for those rocks that are impossible. Different modules carry different things. So some of the impossible rocks, you can put that saber module on, and with this laser, I'll be able to break that rock up. And then with some of the other rocks that have good materials, you can use one of the other modules, and it'll cluster those good materials together, and so you won't have to pick through as much of, let's say, a rock that says 40% quantanium and 60% inert. Well, when you put that module on there, it'll combine that quantanium together, and you won't have to pick through as many small rocks and pick up as much other junk material. But that's the basic thing I do to get out and go mining. We hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks to all those that are liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. We greatly appreciate you. We'll catch you on the next video. Take care.